You know what?
Nope.
We're now recording. Did you know
Yeah, I've been waiting 6 weeks to say this.
that?
Well,
Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
You were getting very sleepy.
Can I stop you for a minute? Uh,
I've been waiting so long to say that.
oh yeah.
God, dude.
See
I
how
feel
the
like I've just been
We'll see how the editor feels about that one.
I feel like I've just been getting edged for the last 6 weeks, man. Oh, dude. I don't ever want to take a vacation from Milktown again.
Well,
this is a permanent residency.
too bad because I'm on vacation right now. See you later.
Oh my god, wouldn't that be an episode?
Oh, if one of us, I'm sure eventually one of us is gonna have to do, VidCon.
What? I like your goals and aspirations, and I share them.
I missed you, bud.
No. Act like we haven't been hanging
Oh,
out.
I missed you. Oh, it's been a long time.
Oh,
Well,
don't
hey.
you know I missed ya?
Oh yeah, that was a big bonus.
Oh, dude. So, everybody that hung around for the break, thank you. Nate and I needed a little break to kind of recharge the batteries. I also got some stuff done. I got some foam up. Room should sound a little better. Got a cool ass bookshelf over here if I can get it right.
I'm so bad at that. I think comparatively, the only thing that's changed is that the PS2 is behind me now with the precursor orb on it, and that this is Mario instead of Zelda. I don't know if it was Mario when we recorded last.
The Spider-Man
The
is new.
Spider-Man's also new. New to you guys. I've had him for a while.
Yeah.
And the layout's new. We're kind of sort of on a milk map. It looks like we're going to go on a milk adventure almost.
It has a very cartographic. It has a map vibe.
So it's been 6 weeks. What have you been doing?
No.
No.
I started making YouTube content. That's new. Got my first edited video up. It's just some stream highlights, but
That's
I
my
finally
least favorite word. Edited.
what highlights?
No, edited.
Edited?
Edited.
Oh, dude, I
Edited.
like editing.
Editing is great. The word edited is so hard to say out loud that it's like. Anyway,
Edited Eddie. What else did I do? New PC. I got a new PC since the last time we were on Milktown, so that is kind of why I've been able to start doing stuff. Before I was on my laptop. Laptop is not out of commission, but I have not used it in a month. I think I've had this PC a month.
it's been a little while, yeah.
Yeah, I got the new PC. Been playing a lot of Magic the Gathering. That's kind of the new thing that I stream. I've been streaming that a lot. Nate and I kind of switched places, so Nate was streaming a lot, and I wasn't streaming like hardly at all because my computer couldn't handle it. And then I got a computer, and he went back to school, so I've been streaming a lot, and he hasn't been streaming so much. So
Yeah, it's all my fault.
with that, there can be no yin without its yang.
I'm waiting for us
So-
to now go double live like at the same time. Just like a double KO in a fighting game. Just
Whoa,
all
that'd
yin,
be
bro.
wild.
No.
Dos leches.
We'll get to Dos Leches later.
Dude, okay, I want to tell you about this because I thought it would be really funny. Like, if we ever have, like, fuck you money as Milktown, I would like to do an annual event, and I would call it the Milktown Lucha Riverboat Cruise.
Junior.
Yeah, we can throw
Implying
Junior.
that there's
That's
a
fine.
first one when there's not. Just
Yeah,
trying to
there's
throw
a
people
senior.
off.
But yeah, it would be the Milktown annual Lucha Riverboat Cruise Junior, and basically like Mark Twain style steamboat with the wheel,
Yeah.
Get one of those, and then on the deck have like live lucha, and then like a build your own taco bar, and then electric mariachi band.
Dude. Ah.
That's the type of shit that I think of.
That's where your fuck you money goes.
Yeah, into really ridiculous shit.
Mine, okay, can I tell you mine is kind of stupid.
Why would
If
I?
I
No,
had-
you can't tell me yours.
Good night, everyone. No, I'm just- If I had all of the money, I would full on wear a very long coat like Seto Kaiba, walk into a card store that owns the Black Lotus, buy that shit, and then tear it in
Oh,
like Kaiba did to the Fourth Blue Eyes. That's an anime thing, but
wow. Could you imagine just having Mox Opal money? Like that's
would
Post
be-
Malone money.
that would make us more money. I'd be all over the headlines. They wanted an interview. It'd be a big thing. Like
It's true. That's true. That's messed up though. That's
That's
messed
so
up. But
fucked
it's also
up.
really funny because card collecting in general is kind of dumb.
It's silliness.
Like don't get me wrong, I love trading card games. I play a lot of them. But it's also like collecting cards where they have like collecting anything where you assign a rarity to it
Mhm.
is dumb. It's like the same system the gold standard is. Like why then we got rid of the gold standard. Why would I participate? Like it makes more sense to have the gold standard currency wise, don't get me wrong.
Mhm.
But like if you apply imagine if it was like fucking frozen burritos, right? And I had a pack of like I don't know,
Oops, all beans.
like Munster cheese and bologna burritos, like
You're
one
awful.
that they didn't make very much of.
You're making me throw
And
up.
then I was like, I've got these. I want $80 for these 8 burritos. Like that's dumb. That's really dumb. I don't know. Whatever.
Just grossed me
What
out.
what else have we been up to? Oh, I have something that won't gross you out. I actually thought of this the other day and I want to try making it. Are you familiar with the Chicago style hot dog? And I can actually segue this into something else, but are you familiar with a Chicago dog?
Ish.
Okay. So, Chicago dog. Poppy seed bun, beef dog,
Mm-hmm.
slice of tomato, pickle, onions, mustard,
Mm-hmm.
sport peppers, celery salt. That's a Chicago style hot dog.
Okay.
They're delicious. I love a Chicago style hot dog. I
Is that
was
why you're
thinking the
wearing
other
that
day. Steve's does have a killer Chicago style hot dog. Not a sponsor, but if you're in St. Louis, go check out Steve. Tell him that Sonny from Milktown sent you. Maybe he will sponsor us. That dude's cool. Big Star Wars nerd, and he's a bodybuilder. He's cool. He does open mic comedy nights at his place.
Gotcha.
Steve's Hot Dogs rules. Go check out Steve's Hot Dogs. But Chicago style hot dog, they kick ass. And I was thinking the other day, I could make a Chicago hot dog sandwich because what is bologna but not a flat circular hot dog?
These are facts.
If I made fried bologna and then put it on a poppy seed bun and then gave it all the toppings of a Chicago style hot dog, I could have a Chicago hot dog sandwich.
So would it just be a Chicago sandwich, or would you have to put hot dog in there?
That's where I think we'd get in trouble with the nomenclature.
Okay, I didn't know.
But speaking of Chicago style hot dogs, last time we talked on the last episode of Milktown.
Previously on Milktown.
Maybe he's right. No.
Fuck.
Oh my gosh. I had a video pulled up and it started playing and I was like, where's the music coming from? Do I have a Duma?
That reminds me of I was at work. Oh, new thing for me. I don't work at the stupid paper flipping bitch anymore. I work at a toy store now. Toys and games and calendars and shit. It's cool. It's cool as hell. I had my wireless earbuds in my pocket, and all day the customers couldn't hear it, but I'm like, "Do you hear that? Do you hear that?" It was my music was playing in my headphones. I just forgot to pause it. I'm like, huh?
That's funny.
Michael Bublé?
Oh no.
It wasn't
You called
Michael.
him out early.
It wasn't. It wasn't Michael Bublé, but that'd be funny. Mariah's still thawing out too. Give it
It's
some
true.
time.
But on the last episode of Milktown, I was telling everyone I was going to go to watch a professional disc golf tournament, and I did. I went with my two brothers.
Mm-hmm.
We had a great time. We did a lot of stuff that I'm not going to talk about, but one of the things that did happen was I met a bunch of pros. I met a lot of pros, and I'm going to grab some stuff. I'm going to show it to you guys because it's really cool. One moment.
It's time for me to ad lib on my own. I'm not cutting this out. I'm gonna leave this right in here. Look at Sonny. What a guy. Welcome back, Sonny. Welcome back to Milktown, everyone. Oh, there he goes. He's grabbing his shit. Here he goes. He's about to put on that badge. He's about to be the badge man we all deserve.
Okay. So, we'll start with this. Part of the pack that you get includes a lanyard with your VIP pass, which I'll put on camera so you can see the VIP pass.
Mm-hmm.
Now, day one that I got out there, there were a couple of pros just at a booth signing stuff, and I walked up. It was Casey White. He hangs out with Simon Lizotte a lot, and Nate Sexton. Nate Sexton is probably one of the biggest faces in disc golf because he does a lot of commentary. So they both signed this. Nice. And then I immediately met Greg Barsby. He's this little skinny signature right here. Greg Barsby just won the European Open a little bit before this event. Over the top of the VIP, that is Paul Macbeth, his signature. He just won Worlds, his 6th Worlds. And of course, like a G, he signed it over the VIP. Like, what a total pimp.
Is he the master of the Destructo disc then? Like, did Krillin learn it from him?
Yeah, I'll allow it. This is... Yeah, I'll go into this one. This one's cool. So, this is not a disc from the event. I ordered this last year. Chris Dickerson is a disc golfer from Tennessee that I really admire. I think he's a great disc golfer. And he switched companies. He went to Discraft. Discraft is one of the bigger manufacturers, so he gets paid a little bit more money. They put out a signature line of discs, and his nickname is the Robot Chicken. So this disc has a Robot Chicken stamp on it. And I met Chris Dickerson, and I got him to sign it.
Oh, sick.
So I took this with me specifically to have Chris Dickerson
Wait a minute. He throws discs around, and his initials are CD.
Mm-hmm.
That's fucking... Really?
Now this one is cool. I am really happy with the signatures that I got on it, although there is one missing. So, the last day of Ledgestone, the lead card was Ricky Wysocki, Matt Oram, Anthony Barella, and Gannon Burr. I got this disc in the pack that came with my purchase for the VIP pass.
Nice.
And this is a Zone, which is a disc that I don't throw, so I didn't mind. But I got 3 out of the 4 lead card signatures. So there's Ricky Wysocki right here. He won the event. Mm-hmm. Here's Matt Oram. That dude is a pimp. I really love Matt Oram. That dude is the people's champ, for real. Like the definition of the people's champ. I don't know if it still stands, but he basically invited my brother to his wedding. And then here's Anthony Barella. Anthony Barella is a young guy. He can really crush a disc. Let me try to fix the focus here.
He's refocusing everyone. So you're missing Gannon.
Gannon Burr.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not sure what the fuck is going on here. Let's show everyone that I'm subscribed to a chiropractic center.
Fuck, I need a chiropractor, dude.
There we go.
Apparently, their camera also needs a chiropractor of sorts.
For real. But yeah, that was a really cool time going to Ledgestone, and also another restaurant that's not a sponsor, but I hate on Chicago and Illinois a lot in general. Peoria, Illinois kicks ass. Peoria, Illinois is sick. I love Peoria. I'm totally going back to Ledgestone next
Yeah,
year because it was so much fun.
you were like not super thrilled about the Illinois part when before you left. Like, was that your first
Yes,
time in that city?
in Peoria, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Peoria is a little more east of where I typically go.
Okay.
It's like northeast of Springfield even. So like if you're looking on a map, if this is the state of Illinois and this is Chicago,
Mhm.
Peoria's like here, and then Springfield's like here.
Okay.
So yeah, Peoria's cool. Um, Went to a restaurant called Portillo's. Um, Portillo's fucking slaps. They have Italian beef sandwiches, and that thing, it fucked me up. It was good. I ate at Portillo's literally every day I was in Peoria. I went 3 times. It was sick.
Sweet.
Um, what else about? I don't want to tell you anything else about that trip. Yeah, it was fun.
Cool. I guess it's my turn to tell. I don't know how much to show. Actually, I could show you guys later. But I started school, obviously. That's a big one. I'm part of the theater department, so I do all this acting. I've already been in a show. It was a 24
Yeah,
hour
tell us about it.
Yeah, 24-hour play festival. So I auditioned at 8 p.m. Next day I was in at 8 a.m. And from 8 until 8, it was rehearsal, and then do the show. Everything was originally like written and put together. We didn't pull anything. We were the only musical that entered, so that was cool. I played a member of a boy band called Love's Triangle. So, that was... When I saw the script, I was like, no, you didn't. Like, you really named it Love's Triangle. That's so funny. So that was fun. We wore bright neon green. It was interesting. Let's put it that way. So we did that show. It went well. It was the first time that Stephanie's seen me perform, so that's new. What else? Just been doing a lot of performance shit. Haven't been really streaming, like you said. It's all been Sonny says stuff is live, and I've been crying in my closet, screaming in my closet.
Name of my personal Discord
It
server.
is. Also, we have repurposed Streams Come True. Did we do that while we were off? Do you think?
Did we actually repurpose it?
Or we're repurposing it eventually?
We
It's in
will be
transition.
repurposing it. Right now, it's just kind of.
It's where the wild
It
things
is-
are.
it's like a- It's like a World War I soldier. It's
Where's
just
it
the
going?
hollow shell of what it once was.
That's wow. Knee deep in
yeah,
the
that's-
trenches.
Dude, so speaking of trenches,
No, what the fuck? That's not a speaking of.
Um,
Okay.
I was playing disc golf with some friends, and my friend, I'm not gonna drop his name. I don't know if he'd be comfortable with it. One of my friends, we were playing and it was like moderately wet. It was like kind of rainy or whatever. And we get to like hole 11, and he peels his sock off, and he has legit trench foot.
That's damn it.
Yeah,
I'm glad I
It was
ate before we
disgusting.
got-
I was like, dude, I was like, did you just get back from Normandy? Like,
God bless America. Oh, we lost the Queen while we were away.
well, we didn't.
We didn't. Y'all lost the Queen.
The UK lost the Queen.
Yeah.
Milktown is sovereign, so
Yeah. We didn't lose anyone. Yes.
yeah. No, I got 1 foot out the door. So,
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I should have worn my Biggie shirt, ready to die. But no, that's obviously travesty, but we don't do politics.
No.
She was also 96, so whatever.
Oh, I saw a funny meme. It's not political, I promise. It wasn't a meme. It was like a TikTok video or something. But it was like one angel talking to another angel, and then one of the angels was like, "Did you get the lady?" And then the other angel was like, "Yeah, but I don't know why you had us take her like 2 weeks before her 100th birthday." And the first angel was like, "Wait, the queen's 96. Is that Betty White?" And that hurt my feelings really bad.
Oh
The joke was like they
no.
grabbed Betty White instead of the queen the first time, and I'm like, "Fuck you guys, I hate it."
That's fucked.
It is.
But yeah, so
Welcome to Death
Milktown,
Town.
Milktown's dreams come true. Nate's life, Sonny's life, all going through a little bit of a transition. And the only way I could think to immortalize this epic moment in Milktown history was to make some new merch. So I did. So if you like transformations, head on over to the Milktown store. We have new hoodies, new long sleeve t-shirts, new t-shirts, and a hot beverage mug for whatever your hot beverage of choice is.
Piping
All
hot
with a new
vodka,
design. Oh God.
baby. I thought about it for a minute. I'm like, oh no.
Yeah, I'll have a vodka hot. Just microwave it.
No.
The design is a were cow. It is a cow werewolf.
So fucking cool.
I just ordered mine, so unfortunately I don't have the merch to show off, but it'll be here for the next episode probably. It's really cool. And also, as far as the hoodies go, I don't know about the t-shirts. Order one size up from whatever you want, because like I typically wear an XL. I ordered a sample of a different hoodie that I scrapped the design for,
Mhm.
and XL is like it fits like a large on me. So order one size up from your typical size. That is the only advice. Also, in honor of us playing D&D throughout the month of November, which is still happening, if you use code roll D20, ROLLD, the number 20, you'll get $5 off your order.
Damn. That's like almost a pizza from certain establishments.
Yeah. So if you guys want to support your Milk Boys, go cop some merch because it's cool. We finally gave you an actual design instead of just words.
So today's very special. I'm looking at the date and I'm listing more and more things in my head. So yeah, this is the day we're recording the first episode of season 3 of Milktown. Tonight is the 21st night of September, obviously.
You remember?
I do. Oh, I love that song.
I listened to it 3 times.
It has also been a year since. Oh no, it's also been 2 years since I moved out here to Salt Lake City. So
Okay.
Look at me. I'm not dead yet. Wouldn't recommend it. It's also been 1 year of Nostalgia Nate today. Today's the official day.
Oh, congratulations.
So I'm trying to do something for that. I just got my new work schedule and I actually have normal part-time hours. I'm pretty excited that I'm not working too much. So we got to do like a stream or something for 1 year.
Yeah, we can do that.
Of Nasty Nate. I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen, but we'll see. So yeah.
Yeah, we can do that.
September 21st.
Also in cool news, I'm being gifted a PS3.
Nerd.
I'm pretty excited about it. I had a PS3 before, and I still have access to all that stuff that I had because it's in my family.
I have the original Spyro and Crash trilogies on my PS3 that I don't have anymore. So I also have access to a bunch of stuff, but I need to get a PS3 again. So.
But that is cool. Knucklehead, my girlfriend, she just got a PS2, which is fire.
Yeah, she was. She kept messaging me with all kinds of like, "You capture things," and I'm like, "Yeah, I do." She's like, "How do you capture PS2?" And I'm like, "There's this little doohickey. It's beautiful." And I recommend it to everyone.
She told me, and I was like, "Do you plan on streaming it?" She goes, "I would like to stream it at some point." And I was like, "Okay, so you'll probably just need an AV to HDMI adapter."
Yeah, that's what I showed her. Not showed her, but that's what I told her, and she was like, "Yeah." Anyway.
No, that's cool. I was looking at GameCubes. They are not cheap no more.
No more.
So instead, I was looking at Wii's, which are cheap and can play GameCube games. I have decided against the Wii for now. But I
So
do
did
want to get
Nintendo.
into right. I do want to get into a little bit more retro gaming because, like, don't get me wrong, new games are cool, but it's also like it's coming to a point where um, the current generation of consoles is about to be phased out already,
Mhm.
and I don't want to go immediately into the next gen. It's tough, right? Because the PS4 came out like 8 years ago,
Yeah.
and I've had a
2013, I
PS4
think, or something like that.
about 9 years. I've had a PS4 about that long. PS5 came out like what 4 years ago, whenever they first dropped it, but you haven't been able to get one at
I
all.
thought it was 2020. So like 2 years.
I could have sworn it was 19,
Could have been. I guess I don't
but
know.
it could be only 2 years. I don't know. You haven't,
It-
but no one. There's like 7 people with PS5s.
I've never seen a PS5 in real life. Dead ass.
Me either.
I'm not convinced they exist, right?
And then also the PS5, man, it doesn't have like storage. Like you can only store like 2 games on it at a time.
That's what I heard.
Then that's bullshit to me.
Yeah.
Like, why would I fucking buy that?
It's
I've got a
either cloud
1 terabyte
storage
PS4.
or like some shit. I don't know.
Why do I want to rely on the fucking internet to load a game?
I don't know.
That's
beyond
so
me.
dumb.
I don't know.
But Sony has been doing that shit, dude.
Sony's been
PS3, the last
frustrating me
iteration.
since the PS3 came. Sony's been frustrating me because how are you gonna have the most dominant console of all time, the PS2, the best-selling console, let all these titles and cross shit in, and now you're like such an exclusive little shit, and you're getting pounded on by the other two companies. You're pissing me off. I try to be a
Dude.
Sony fanboy, but they're pissing me off.
Of all the consoles, Xbox is winning. I don't even have one. They're winning. Everything is really easy to get a hold of. It's all affordable. And not only that, their Game Pass, it's like so well put together.
phenomenal,
It's hard to argue the value.
That and even if you don't have an Xbox or you have a PC, y'all can play.
Yep, exactly, because it's all Windows
Yeah,
based.
this is not an advertisement, by the way. We're just bitching about gaming, man. Like,
Don't get me wrong. I have
Like-
been a Sony guy. My name is 1 letter away.
you guys
I've
already
been a
know I'm
Sony guy my
guy.
entire life. From the PS1 onward. I
Mm-hmm.
had a PS1, I had a PS2, I've had a PS3, I've had a PS4. Only thing I didn't have was a Vita.
I have the Vita lying around here.
Or a P. I didn't have a PSP either. So I haven't had any of the handheld PlayStations.
I didn't grow up with the Vita, but I bought it retrospectively. Just it kicked off in Japan. Like the Vita was super good, and then here nobody wanted it. I'm like, that sucks.
Which is funny too, because that's the way that gaming started to trend. People wanted to go back to handheld. I mean, look at the Switch's popularity. Like,
Yeah. I've never or I don't often use my Switch for like portable gameplay. But I also don't see my Switch because my fiance is too busy playing Animal Crossing with your girlfriend. So
Knucklehead she wants to take my Switch and make another island.
that's what I heard.
And she was like, I can call it Milktown if you want to. And I was like, I don't fucking care. I was like, I don't play Animal
That's
Crossing.
not how she worded it. Can I tell you how she worded it? Because
Yeah.
that's almost the exact opposite. So you're saying you don't give a fuck. You said yeah, as long as she names it Milktown.
No, I said she can't name it Milktown.
Or yeah, oh, okay.
I said it's unincorporated because that's not what Milktown looks like in my head. It's not an island. No Milktown is an island.
Oh, she told me about your Curd Isles. Is that what you were gonna say? Or
Yeah, Curd Isles
Curd
would have been a good
yeah.
one. But no, I think we settled on Lacto-City,
Lactose.
which I feel like is fine for an unincorporated Milktown territory.
That's like what Knockout City smells like. Like when they invent the milk ball, it's just disgusting. Can't wait.
So yeah, that's kind of what's been going on there. But yeah, I don't really. I think the last game I played handheld on the Switch was back when Sword and Shield came out, I was taking that shit everywhere because I just consistently wanted to play that game. I put over 400 hours into Sword and Shield.
Last time I used the Switch handheld, I was on a car ride from LA back to San Diego. This was when I was in California. We hit the most horrible traffic in the world. That 2-hour drive was like a 6-hour drive. I could have walked. I could have gotten out and walked, and my parents would have never caught up with me. That's how bad it was. And I played Breath of the Wild. Finally got through one of the things I was stuck on, and then I played that for like 6 hours. So yeah, it was the last time I used the Switch handheld.
So yeah, that's the end of my console rant. I'm not gonna go too much further, but I wasn't looking at a PS3 because I have been looking at getting another Xbox 360 because I used to have one.
Oh.
And I thought it would be cool. There's some Xbox exclusive games that I would like to try. I found one called the Black College Football Experience, which is a combination of a football game and a rhythm-based game like Guitar Hero. It looks very interesting, and all of the reviews are really funny. One of the reviews says, one of the reviews, it actually goes in depth. Like, this game is great representation. I think that they had an idea and they wanted to nail it, and they came close. The gameplay, however, is lacking. Like, there are other football engines that exist at the time that were better. And as far as the rhythm-based section goes, it doesn't really get much right. It's really repetitive. And like 3 or 4 people found that helpful. But it was like all in all a very positive review. It's like, this could be better, and I hope that they revisit it.
You know,
and then there was another review. Hold on. There was another review. And the other review, the title just said, "It's good for Christmas." And then the review body said, "It's good for Christmas." And 13 people found that helpful.
On the 13th day of Christmas, we now know what happened.
The Black College Football team.
That's funny that I didn't realize a joke was coming because I had another one about like the reviews. When Doki Doki Literature Club came out.
I own that game.
Yeah, so do I. The reviews were almost purposely deceptive. Everyone was like, very cute dating sim, cute dating game, very in the feels, you know. Have you played that game?
I know about it.
Okay,
I haven't played
it. Fucked up.
Maybe that's what I play next.
Maybe.
I have been kind of like searching for content to post after this Colonel Sanders stuff, so maybe I finally jump into Doki Doki.
I owe everybody so much content. That's why nobody will work with Nostalgia Nate anymore.
There is a game that I would like to stream. Let me pull up Steam though, because these reviews are wild.
It's good for Christmas. Do you have 2-factor on your Steam? I do. I'll piss myself off because I'll leave my phone in the bathroom or some shit, and they'll be like, check the code that we sent to your phone. I'm like, fuck you.
This game is called Milk Inside a Bag of Milk Inside a Bag of Milk.
Who comes up with this shit? That sounds like tailor-made.
Can I share my screen? I want to show you this review.
Yeah, I think I can pop it over.
Okay, I'm going to share the screen.
I'll have to small screen us, and then there's the screen share. What is this? What are we looking
This is the review.
What the fuck?
And then
40 people found it helpful.
Milk inside a bag of 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 milk. Milk inside a bag of milk inside a bag of milk inside a bag of milk inside a milk. It's okay for milk inside a bag of milk. Repeat forever. This one is very. She must be saved from her mom, and then milk.
Okay,
then not recommended for lactose intolerant people.
Is this for the game, or are these like the comments for our YouTube channel?
The comments for our YouTube channel are way less milk based.
That's true. Milk was a jumping off point. Oh, I guess these are new since the last time. My fiance saw these while she was out, and she bought them because Milktown.
Oh yeah,
and they're cute. I haven't put them anywhere yet, but that's new. Oh shit! You guys could
You
see
should
all of my
you should
shit.
hang them from the ceiling and then just like clack them together like Stone Cold Steve Austin clacks beers.
That's what Kurt Angle did with milk.
Mm.
He used to just
You
take
could
the
be the
milk
Kurt
cartons.
Angle of Milktown.
Yeah. Kurt Angle, funny story. Like, so he used to do that like Stone Cold Steve Austin thing, but his shoes would smell so bad on the plane that everybody bitched about it. So they're like, "Hey man, you can't just keep like," which I get it. Like, but also there was a time where he came out with a milk truck, like Steve Austin with the beer truck,
Mhm.
and that was mostly just water mixed with other stuff. Because holy crap, could you imagine the smell of the arena?
Oh, it'd be terrible.
Oh, it'd be awful. Like,
I would like to just go ahead and interject and say that neither Nate or I smell of milk.
no.
Uh,
I smell
I
like
can't
Dr.
attest.
Squatch, not sponsored.
I was gonna say I can't attest to what Nate smells like, but I smell like Dove, cucumber, melon. So
That's a good one. I
I
smell
like
like
to smell good.
Stone IPA. I think is the flavor, the scent of
Mm,
the soap. I don't actually smell like beer. It's just all the hoppiness and the fresh parts of beer. I
mm,
guess.
gotcha.
Um,
But yeah, that's I don't think I've got anything new. The puppy's doing good. Ozai is doing great. He's getting big. Is kind of ridiculous.
I saw him in the
Um,
background earlier when I was talking to Knucklehead when we were all
he's
on
a
chat.
funny guy. He likes being held like a baby. And I do this thing where every time I come home, I talk to him like, oh, what's his name? Was it Werner Herzog? Was he in The Mandalorian?
I
He was
don't
like,
I would like to see the baby.
know.
I come home and I say that to Ozai every day.
Does Ozai know?
Um,
No, like that's his thing.
oh yeah, dude, it's really funny. Like I'll wake up in the mornings and the second I open the bedroom door, he gets up off the couch and he sounds like a pig right now. So he's like, he'll like kind of like crawl up to me and he's just like shaking his ass the whole time. And I'm like, hi, little baby, what are you doing? And he's just like, this is great. I
You
love
just
this in the morning.
described how I wake up with Stephanie every morning. Help. Did you hear, speaking of gaming news, the sequel to Breath of the Wild has been named Tears of the Kingdom.
Leg of Zeg.
No, not Leg of Zeg. Tears of the Kingdom. Nintendo had to release another statement to let people know it was Tears and not Tears, and I think that's really fucking funny.
It's like the opposite of the shampoo. It's not no tears shampoo, it's no tears shampoo.
Yeah.
So kids used to just get that shit in their eyes and be like, it says no tears. It's no tears.
Is that really a thing?
Yeah.
I mean, I know the shampoo's. Wait, is it Tears?
It's no tears.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. I should.
Yeah, no, it's legit no tears.
You're fucking with me right now.
I'm not.
Why am I here?
Because I have facts about stuff and I share them.
That wasn't even.
Typically, that would be the spot where I segue into a milk fact, but that was one of our least positive responses from season 1 and 2.
The milk
So I will
fact.
not be giving you a fucking milk fact.
You guys slaughtered the milk fact. Well, I have a fun ice cream fact for you. How about that, you little bitch? I don't. But,
You know what? This is my show. I do what I want. I give you the milk facts.
That's fucking stupid. I guess
ahead
we're
and
excited
tell
to
me-
post them to Twitter or some shit now or Instagram. But
I'm not gonna do that. I'm giving you fucking milk fact right now.
oh, okay. Well, while you're working on that, Nintendo also said they're releasing the older Mario parties onto the expansion or N64 expansion pass. So if you have that, it'll be cool.
Which
I hope
one
it
are
has
they releasing to the expansion pass?
At least what I heard is the old Mario parties. So like 1, 2, and 3. I'm assuming. We're also getting GoldenEye, and I'm like. So some cool things coming from Nintendo. That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say like, Sony and Microsoft are like the two teams playing baseball, and Nintendo is like the kid who was like on the outfield, like playing with the daisies and like Nintendo's just doing their own thing.
Yes.
That was
All
the
right, so
analogy I had.
here we go. I don't know. I don't want to present this as a fact. It's more of an interesting correlation. But countries that drink milk win more Nobel Prizes, according to a study done in 2013. Sweden consumes about 772 pounds of milk per year, and they're at the top of the list with almost 32 Nobel Prizes.
Holy crap.
So there's a milk fact. You cannot. You don't own me. I am the captain now.
How do I
Anyway,
follow that
how
up?
are you doing?
Yeah, how do I follow that up? I'm fine. Like I said, just been going to school, man, and working. I finally have normal hours at work, so I am hoping to get back into streaming more. I did a couple little polls and things for people on Instagram. You fuckers like Crash Bandicoot. You make me sick. Like, I put in a poll. I'm like, hey, man, what do you want? Like, Crash Bandicoot or... I forget what the other one is because you guys just like Crash Bandicoot so much. I don't remember what the other option was. But, oh, yeah, the original Spyro the Dragon. And you guys were like, no, play Crash Bandicoot. It's about time. And I'm like, it's about time you kiss my ass. I've never beaten that game, fun fact.
Milktown Season 3, every episode we're going to trash our fans.
The fan roast. We're looking at you, Bomb Solomon. We're looking at you.
I messaged Bomb Solomon the other day.
You?
He hasn't responded. But I downloaded Tetris.
99.
Like just randomly. No, just Tetris.
Okay.
Like mobile Tetris. And I'm ranked 75th in St. Louis.
It's pretty good. Now,
you know how many
if
people
Bomb
are in St.
Solomon
Louis?
Moves to St. Louis, you're fucked. You know that, right?
Yeah, I'll be 76th. I'll just move down a spot, right? Because he's better than everyone above me.
That would be true. Yeah, that sounded like more of a burn than it was. I thought you were putting him in 75 right above you. I was like, hurtful.
No,
but no, you're right. If he went up, you'd be He's like, it's over for you bitches. I messaged him some video that was like Tetris, but if it was an anime, and that was not safe for work. So I'm not gonna go too much into it, but it was a whole thing. And he messaged me back. He's like, I appreciate it, man. I see the not safe for work tag, and that Tetris piece has titties, so I will watch it after work. And I'm like, cool stuff, man. I miss that guy though. Man, I miss Taunt Gaming Crew. I used to do a lot with them and AGD, and I'm letting everyone down, man. Ugh.
I think that's also new since the last time.
That I'm letting everyone down.
Yeah, you're letting everyone down. No, I got invited to stream with Friday Night Frights. I don't know if that happened before we left.
Could
have
been
break.
Like on the last episode. I feel like we talked about it, but I don't know.
I think maybe, but I don't remember because we had Blaze Donut on. It happened after they came on.
Okay.
But yeah, I did one stream so far with them. I really wanted to get involved with the charity stuff, but they do the time slots.
Yeah.
And it's hard for me to commit to a time slot on a Friday night, especially when I'm not in the same time zone. And the time slots are kind of structured in a way where it's like,
they're on my
do I want to be up late?
Right.
Or do I want to abandon having any plans in the evening?
It is a little rough. Yeah, Friday nights are hard. I find the dilemma used to be like, am I going to be working? Now I know, probably not. So,
yeah.
The time slot I like the best is 6:30 or 6 or 6:30, whatever one it is. I did a midnight time slot one time, and that did okay. The midnight time slot, I actually went kind of long, and I ended up getting like viewers in Australia, and they were like, "Oh wow, Ma, you're pretty cool," and fucking, it was pretty cool. Like, the other side of the world was up, so they came and watched my shit.
Yeah, I took, it was 10:30 to midnight my time.
Yeah.
And you were in that stream. We played Magic against each other like the whole time. It was a pretty good stream. Dude, playing Magic the Gathering as a streamer is really fun.
It is.
Um,
I don't know how big the audience is for it though, but I do know that it is an enjoyable time.
I have been consistently getting new followers because of it. It's kind of wild. I think the last time that we talked, I had like just broke 100, and in 6 weeks I'm up to like 112. And I've only streamed like a handful of times, so that's
This
cool.
man's going for it. Yeah.
Not that I'm like keeping track or anything, but that's just it's new.
Yeah.
And
Fun fact:
kind
Sonny
of
never tends to keep track of his like. He didn't know he had 100 until I was like, "Hey man, congrats on 100," and he was like, "What? Oh, I don't even keep track of that
yeah, I don't care.
shit."
Um, if you're gonna stop by, you're gonna stop by because most of those people don't. So that's why I'm like, yeah, okay,
That's
like I
facts.
have the followers, but it's also like I would care more about the people that came in and actually talked to me while I'm doing it. Um,
I don't like when they
yeah,
talk to me while I'm doing it. I want to do it in private.
but yeah, that's kind of what's been going on. I've sustained a couple of in real life injuries that are pretty dumb in the last couple of weeks.
Oh yeah.
Uh, Whenever I went to Illinois, I hurt my shoulder playing disc golf. I've been kind of nursing that back to health and doing rehabilitative stretches and workouts, trying to get my rotator cuff. Like, I'm trying to keep it from destroying itself.
That's an easy part of your body to destroy.
Exactly. So
In MMA,
I've
they
been
always told
doing.
us to protect it because I've seen people really
Mm.
get messed up or like, oh, yeah, it's rough.
So I've been doing like good stretches, try to keep it good. My shoulder feels better, but the other day I hurt my back so bad I thought I broke my rib. I was
Oh.
sleeping with our big dog Thor,
Mm-hmm.
and Thor is an aggressive cuddler, and while I'm asleep, I'm a very generous space giver because I get too hot.
Okay.
So he would get closer to me, I would move farther away. And I'm sure you can see how this is going to progress, but I fell off the bed and I hurt my back.
I did that. I fell on my hip. It was like a hip drop instead of a leg drop. Um, so fun fact about Stephanie: tiny girl, 4'11", like, but she heats up like the fucking sun when she sleeps. So she takes up a lot of space too, and I'm like, how can someone so small take up so much space? It ended up I fell out of bed in the middle of the night, landed on my hip, and ever since I've just had horrible, horrible back pain. That's why when I saw you had a
Mm.
chiropractor, that wasn't a joke. I fucking need a chiropractor. I'm tons of pain
Uh,
every
I
day.
think I think this place is a national chain,
Okay.
but their cancellation policy is really difficult to deal with if you do get started. But it's like really reasonably priced,
Okay. Yeah.
but it's also I don't know. I haven't been in about 4 months, but I've been paying for it because it's really hard to cancel.
That's that
Um,
Planet Fitness deal right there, baby.
oh god, don't get me started on Planet Fitness. I think I've been paying for Planet Fitness for like over 2 years.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Let me guess, you have one out in California?
They're everywhere, dude. You
No,
can
what
go.
I'm saying is, do you have a membership to one in California and
Yes,
you can't cancel
but
it because you have to go there?
the panda stopped it.
Hmm.
They like cut off everybody's because of the panda,
Hmm.
and I never restarted it. So whatever that was is gone. I have one now in Utah.
Gotcha.
So we don't talk about Bruno. By Bruno, I mean California.
Speaking of California, you went back to
I
California. That
did. That
happened
happened
after our
after.
last episode.
That went all right. I got to see my friends again. Very happy. Got to see my family.
Hmm.
Family's okay. It was a good, nice little taste of obviously like home, but also a good reminder to come back out here, bust my ass, and to stop living miserably. Guys, if you're out there, fucking something's making you miserable, like a job or something similar, you should probably quit that shit. Line something else up. Don't be dumb, but like find happiness, man. Change your routine. If you don't like the routine, if you're tired of starting over, stop giving up. Anyway.
No, I actually do want to add to that on a very serious note.
Yeah.
Um, I'm gonna Jim Halpert this. I'm gonna look into your soul for this one. So, if something is making you unhappy, it is okay, no matter what it is, to get rid of it. Your happiness is your priority. It doesn't matter if it's a relative, it doesn't matter if it's a living situation, it doesn't matter if it's a job. There are other jobs, there are other relationships. you can move on past this one and find something that betters you and makes you happy.
That's facts.
And it's okay to do that. It's
And I
okay to
have.
restart.
I don't think everybody in my family understands why I did, because that other job was making me fuck you money, as far as like being somebody with only an associate's degree. And I quit to work at a toy store for a little bit above minimum wage, and everyone's kind of looking at me like, the fuck, man? Like, I'm doing all right. I can still afford my car. I have time to breathe and to sleep and to shit.
Yeah.
It's nice. And now I can maybe make YouTube content for once.
Mm-hmm. And we've talked about this on the show, how I was a carpenter before, and it made me miserable.
Yeah, you did tell me that.
So it's totally okay to abandon something that makes you money if it's not making you happy. Your happiness is more important than a paycheck at the end of the day. Where's that money going to go? Outside of what you have to spend it on, right? Like, you have to spend it on food. You have to spend it on, shelter. Like the basics, the necessities. Where's the other money going to go? Are you going to get a new TV? Are you going to go buy a new jacket?
And then you flip it as you tear apart that last Black Lotus?
In 18 years, are you going to remember that jacket? Or are you going to remember, like, damn, wasted a lot of time at that job that I left 15 years ago?
Yeah, that's why I didn't want to get stuck.
I was working in a factory overnights. And I had just gotten into my first place by myself. Mm-hmm. And I was like, this is it. I'm doing it. I'm an adult. And within 2 weeks, I realized how miserable I was. And I was like, oh, so changing my situation doesn't change my outlook on things. Yeah. My outlook has to change. So yeah, no, it's totally okay to not pursue what everyone else is pursuing. It's perfectly fine. You don't have to do that. March to the beat of your own drum.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, fuck, dude. I'm 26 years old. I'm covered in tattoos. I very frequently wear like unicorn clothing. I have a bookshelf full of pop culture references. Up top, there are 2 stuffed animals.
I can never.
And actually,
what kind of?
I'll talk about those in a second.
WWF in your house for PS1 on their shelf. That's so stupid and nerdy.
I'm a competitive disc golfer. I do voice acting. I play dating sims where I try to romance fast food icons.
Is the King from Burger King on your list next? Do we know?
Yes.
No one is.
But
safe.
no, it's
We're
like,
looking at you,
like
Ronald.
what I'm trying to say is, like, it's okay to be weird, and I know people say that a lot, but if it's whether or not you listen to it. Like, it's okay to be weird. If you like weird stuff, because there are other people that like weird stuff.
Just don't hurt anybody.
Don't hurt anybody.
Yeah, that's important.
Emotionally or physically.
Yeah, in any form, just don't.
In any capacity, don't hurt anybody.
That's.
But anyway, there's merch in the store.
I'm like, that's heavy. I have a Funko Pop to show you guys.
Oh, they didn't like that one either.
Good. I don't give a fuck. You know what happens when you don't like my Funko Pop segment? I put you on the list of Jericho. Drink it in, man. It's Chris Jericho Funko Pop. It's him on the list.
That's cool.
Fuck yeah. I missed that version of Chris Jericho, but did you hear he recently got ripped again? Like, he was getting kind of dad body, and he had like a pulmonary embolism. I think that's what it is.
A heart attack.
Yeah, pretty much. And fucking, like, he got ripped. He got shredded. Like, he was like, fuck it, fine. He looks good. Man's like almost 50, or he looks good.
Okay, good.
So he's been doing that for a long this whole wrestling thing since before I existed. And
yes, yeah.
He's been doing it for a long time. I'm surprised he's just always changing up his character. I want to be like that. Just always change up your character to the point, not your character, but, you know, change up what you do to the point where you always love it and you're always good at it, you know?
Yeah.
Such a creative guy.
There's a really good book that I read. It's by H. John Benjamin, who does the voice of Bob from Bob's Burgers. Mm-hmm. He's Archer.
Yeah, yeah.
I think it's the only book he's put out, but I can't remember what it's called. I think it's called Failure is an Option.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, sometimes it's just nice to hear. It's okay to fail,
Especially when you're playing Magic.
Have you seen that clip of Tony Robbins? You know who Tony Robbins is?
I don't.
I've seen it before. It kind of makes the rounds every now and again, but there's a clip that circulates of Tony Robbins. There's a guy that goes to one of his like talks, and the guy is suicidal.
Okay.
And he gets on the mic. He confesses that to Tony Robbins. Tony Robbins walks up and he's like, "What makes you want to kill yourself?" He's like, "Is it your shoes because they're fucking red?" And then the dude's like, "What?" And he like kind of smiles for a second, and Tony Robbins is like, "Don't smile, you're gonna fuck this whole thing up." And then he's like, "It's okay to have high standards for yourself, and I love that you have that. But the way that you're looking at it, you want perfection, and nobody's perfect."
I just talked about that in therapy today. But go on. I'll let you finish before I talk about
that. I mean, that's essentially the moral of the clip, is that he's saying it's okay to fail. Like,
yeah,
the standards you set for yourself are always going to be higher than you think they should be. Like, don't set your bar low and then go past it every time. Like, why set your bar high and never touch it?
Yeah. So, I was talking to my therapist because yesterday, and you saw because I posted it on Instagram. I'm actually trying to use Instagram stories a little bit because I'm like dead on social media, trying to get help with that. But yesterday I made a post on Instagram. It was like, I slept through my class because I did, and I slept till like 2 p.m., dude. And then I was like, oh shit, we're doing Milktown recording. I'm like under stress. And then you text me, you're like, hey man, it's okay if you don't want to do Milktown. And I'm like, no, I want to do it. But I was beating myself up because I got up at 2 p.m. and I missed my fucking class. Like, I don't know why of all the things that bothered me. I never missed class before. Like, and we could be absent 4 times and still like get full credit. So it just really bothered me that that I took the day to sleep instead of like anything else. You know, it bothered the fuck out of me. So I was talking to my therapist, and my therapist is like, you can't just shoot for perfection all the time. Like, you gotta cut yourself some slack, or else you're never gonna get where you want to be. And I'm like, I don't like it. I don't like cutting myself slack. I try not to.
It's hard.
I try not to cut myself because I was telling him it's like a slippery slope to where I was, and I don't want to be where I was. I want to be where I'm going.
Well, I think also another thing, we may not be the biggest internet personalities. Like, I think we have a combined audience of about 400 people total, give or take. There is something to be said about when you present yourself as a personality on the internet, that you kind of adopt like a celebrity persona, like you're untouchable. But we're just dudes. We're regular dudes. We work 9 to 5.
Ugh, yeah. Don't.
You want to hear about fucking dropping the ball, dude? My license plates expired in March. I've been driving around on expired plates for 6 months.
My car needs an oil
change. Today I went and got an oil change and emissions test, paid my property taxes, and then renewed my license plates. Did all of that today.
Yeah, I need to fuck. And that's the other thing. I canceled my appointments for oil changes twice to sleep in. I didn't really take myself out of like the context of oil change, but like, it's because my job needed bodies, right? And for a while I was the only body, so I'd work like 5 or 6 days a week, sometimes the whole week, you know. And like part-time jobs, what they don't tell you, they're not part-time because they're easy jobs. They're part-time because they're things that humans should not be doing 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. For example, like restaurants, nobody should be working full-time at a restaurant. If you are, I'm not judging you. I'm just saying you should not be serving 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. Like that'll fuck you up. Like, there are certain jobs that'll fuck you up if you do it, full-time. And that's why they're part-time. Nobody tells you that. They just say, oh, we just pay them less because they're the help. You're damn right, bitch. How can I help you? Anyway. So I didn't realize how tired I was until I started slacking on everything. Like, I kept falling asleep. Like, kept sleeping in. Like, pissed me off, man. But that's okay because now we're here. Welcome
Sometimes
back.
it literally. Sometimes okay. Here's another thing. I'll share some more stuff. Fucking Knucklehead and I, we share a house. This is her house. She bought it. I moved in with her. Um, the pipes in the basement have been fucked up for about 6 months. It's a big fix. We were quoted 20 grand. Um, we have not had access to a kitchen sink in a long ass time. I'm not asking for help here. We don't need help. I have a solution. We're just waiting. Got about 2 weeks left, probably.
Okay.
Um, but with that being said, the thing that I wanted to get across there is I've been without a kitchen sink, right? So can't order out every meal. You have to make some dirty dishes, right?
Right.
Where do you do the dirty dishes when you have no kitchen sink?
Get,
Dishwasher's connected to the kitchen sink.
right.
It all backs up otherwise.
You give it to the dog, of course.
So no. You can't wash them in the kitchen sink. Can't do it in a dishwasher. Where do you go? Take it to a friend's house. That's fine. I've done that. We did that. Most recently, we had to do it in the bathroom, right?
I was about to say the bathroom is like, yeah, that makes sense.
There were some dishes that had piled up, and granted, Knucklehead and I are not the cleanest people. We're also not disgusting, filthy fucks. But there were some dishes that were repulsive. I did these dishes, and they were bad. They were bad. But this was a day where you were in a Discord call with our friend Mario and our friend Raven the Kid.
We were fucking playing Fighter Z probably, or Soul Calibur. Yep.
Raven the Kid called me, and he was like, "Hey man, what are you doing? We're playing fighters. Need you to hop on. Need a fourth body."
No, like, that was that. Oh,
yeah.
Go ahead. I connected in my head. No, what?
Yeah,
Go
so
ahead.
I was like, "No, dude, I've got stuff to do. Been really just needing to knock it out." And you guys were like, "Okay, fine, whatever." He gave me a lot of flack. It's whatever.
That's him.
But
yeah.
that was the day I was like, "This has gone on long enough. I have to clean all this stuff. Like, it is legit. I feel like it's affecting our health." I cleaned so much stuff. I woke up at like, I want to say I woke up at like 9 a.m., which is weird for a weekend. I like to sleep in. Woke up at 9 a.m. I drank 2 cups of coffee. I sat outside. I had my coffee. I watched the dogs. And I was like, okay, I'm done with the coffee. Dogs are going inside. Time to go. And I cleaned for over 12 hours. It was a little ridiculous. But yeah, what I'm saying is, circling back, nobody's perfect.
You got to
I mean, shit. Yeah, Hannah Montana. It's okay to have things fuck up.
That's facts.
It's literally about how you bounce back from it. For example, I had to do dishes in a tote in the bathtub, and I love Bailey's grandma a lot. Mm-hmm. And for Christmas last year, when I had COVID, she got me a very nice gift. It's probably one of the nicest gifts I've ever received. It is a commercial quality chef's knife. It's a Victorinox knife. It's about $120. Mm-hmm. Really fucking sharp. And that wound up in the dishes. And very early on into the process, I cut my finger on the knife, and I had to continue doing the dishes. And yeah, needless to say, it was bad. I didn't lose any part of my finger, but the bacteria in there, even though I did flush and kill 2 days in a row the cut that I got, still had some like weird stuff going on. It's fine now, but it's just like
that is how we lost Stephanie's mother.
Really?
There was an infection that started there. They amputated her finger, spread to her body. I love that woman. That's one of the reasons I started this channel. As a matter of fact, we lost her late August 2021. And then like maybe a month later, today, Nostalgia-ny. So,
damn, dude.
Go to the doctor. Take care of yourselves. Please.
Yeah,
Like sooner than
exactly.
later, man. Like I know it's expensive, but I don't know. It's your
Yeah,
life,
and
man.
just to alleviate any concern, it was a very small cut. This is my finger now. There are no open wounds.
The man is
The
open.
only weird thing about it was I had some shitty skin for a little bit.
Is it ribbed?
No, it
Ribbed
was
for her
just it was
pleasure.
weird. It almost was like if I it was almost like a sunburn on my finger.
Ow. Okay.
But like I said, there's no open wounds. It's been clean. It was not infected at any point. I think it was just during the healing process in order to kick some of that out. It's like we're just gonna shed the outer layer skin. Like fuck it. So no big deal. I'm fine. No need to worry. I know earlier I did joke that I had 1 foot out the door and I'm ready to die, but that is just a joke.
You said window? I demand continuity.
No, I said 1 foot out the door.
You're ruining the Milktown lore. Please. Okay. Anyway.
But yeah,
um. So this is probably our only episode. We're doing something different this season. It'll be fun. This is probably our only episode that's going to be kind of more talk and catch up because we have some shit we want to cover with you guys. Some specific things
yeah.
we want to talk about, and we're going to start specifying our episodes a little more. And
It's going to be a little less conversationalist in nature.
we're looking for more call
I
and
don't
response. I don't know what I've been told.
I don't want to go into too much detail because there's a change brewing out there.
Yeah.
There's a lot that's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
It's cool. We're both really excited about it. We both think this is the right direction. But for now, um, this season of Milktown is going to be very cool. Really excited about this D&D thing we have coming up in November. And once again, if you are also excited about it, there's merch in the store that is D&D themed for that reason. If you like us, if you like us, please go and check it out.
Do you like me? Yes
If
or yes?
even, and I'll say this too, Nate didn't have a hand in any of it. I commissioned the design. I got it all set up. I put the design on stuff for you to buy. And I tried to make it to where there are different levels of stuff that you can get if you don't want to spend a ton of money. I wanted to make it accessible because it's cool. It's a cool design. So I hope you guys like it. And if you guys do want to buy stuff, please remember to use that coupon code. It'll be valid all the way through November for
Roll
over like
D20.
through for 2 months. It's valid. Save you $5. After that, it's gone, and who knows when the next coupon code will be coming. So yeah, remember coupon code roll D20 for Milktown merch. But yeah, this I'm excited to finally be back. This is we talked about it too. We typically recorded on Thursday nights. This is a Wednesday for us now, just with Nate's new schedule.
And it will be for at least for this season. Actually, I think I'll have it all the way through.
So the very first Thursday after we finished season 2, Nate and I were talking with each other like, it just feels wrong.
This
like we should just
sucks.
be recording.
Yeah.
Like let's just go record right now.
Why are we talking like normal people? This is stupid.
So we missed you guys. Like we're happy to be back. I've been looking forward to this all day. I've been in great spirits.
Yeah, this man. I've been designing. Obviously, I designed the new layout. I'm gonna design more things because we have plans.
Yeah, it's gonna be really cool. Yeah. I'm excited about it. But also in the meantime, you can find us on Twitch and on YouTube now officially.
It's about to be popping, dude. Our social media, it's all going out there. This is gonna be.
We actually have plans to increase social media presence for Milktown as well.
We have a special asset.
Yeah, we've got some stuff in the works.
Yeah, man, that's gonna be good.
But yeah, that's kind of the gist of it today. I'm not gonna keep going, but yeah, and then say something else. So, if you guys like what we talked about today, please drop a like on the video. Hold on. When you look at me, it looks just like this.
It'll be under me.
It'll be under you.
It'll be
the
under
like
me.
button.
Yeah.
No, the like button will be right here.
Is it on the? Is the like button on the? Oh shit! It is. The
Yep.
subscribe button's under me.
Drop a like.
Do that.
And then.
Yeah, the subscribe button's under me.
Whoop.
Yeah.
Oh, it'd be cool if my hand popped up over there
Yeah,
like I was in Utah the whole time. But
I should have
not,
done
no.
this. I should have just been like, whoop, whoop.
I'm gonna send you a fake hand so that way you can do that.
Yeah, that's what I'll do with the fake hand. All right. Anyway, I'm Nostalgia
Oh my
Says Stuff.
God. And I'm Sonny Nate. And this has been an episode of Milktown.
Yeah. Fuck.